welcome to ICRA. So today we are going to discuss a weekly compilation from the date of 3rd of May till 9th of May. Okay, so first topic is variant of concern. So this is basically a categorization that we have done, and it is related to the coronavirus. Okay, that we have done. So we have what we are doing in this the variant of concern together is responsible for the widespread second wave that we are experiencing in India right now. Okay, this is because of the variant of concern. This is actually a category that is assigned to newly emerged variant of the viruses with the increased ability for the transmission, so they can easily transmit from one to another. Like for an example, the US variant. Okay, so US variant, major cause of second wave of coronavirus was the US variant. Although we have other variants like South African variant and Brazil variant, but that is not actually the main cause of having a second wave in our country. Okay, so this is what we do. We categorize it depending upon the variation, because one of the major reason of corona, of the medicines that are being vaccines that are being developed, like COVID shield, like Covaxin, these are not very the efficiency rate are decreasing because of the difference in the variations. What we have done so far, we have created this vaccine of a variant using the variant D614G, but this is the different variant that we are actually experiencing into it. Okay, so what we have done, we have categorized it. Now the responsibility of categorizing it, detecting and tracing the variant, that is given to in India to Genomic Consortium, that is India SARS-CoV-2 Genetic Consortium. It is a network of 10 competent public sector laboratories of genome surveillance was established to detect and trace the variant. So they actually do the variations, or they actually compile the variations. Now we have also seen in the news that West Bengal is experiencing a different variation. Delhi is experiencing the variations of the Singapore. Okay, for that reason the Singapore has backlash when the Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi, has spoken about the cause of rise in the you can say the cases in Delhi. Okay, so that is one of the reason in that. Okay, the nomenclature that we have, it is a 3 different scheme of nomenclature of COVID SARS-CoV-2 variant. It is widely used. The widely used one is actually pangolin. Okay, pangolin stands for phylogenetic assignment of global outbreak lineage. It uses for hierarchical system based on genetic relatedness, how it is related, how one variant genetically can be related to the another variant. For that reason we are giving the name, different variant name in that. Okay, so it is a very important tool to have a genome study or genome surveillance of that particular virus. So this is very important in this. Okay, so how we do the variation? We use the alphabet A, B, C, P, and numerical start from 1. So variant lineage are at the emerging age. So we like in the case of when we have the Wuhan virus. Okay, the initial one. So we have given it as a WUHU1. Okay, after a month a new variant came, that was a D614G actually was responsible for the global, it was globally dominant, and it was responsible for the first lockdown or the first phase that we are actually having in that case. Okay, so B117 variant is actually responsible for majorly second wave in India, that was from the UK. साउथ अफ्रीका के वेरिएंट को हमने नाम दिया B1.351. ब्राज़ील को हमने नाम दिया P1. Okay, so we have given the variant name with respect to the geographical origin from where they are actually originated. Okay, so kindly remember, although इतना डिटेल में नहीं पूछेगा, सिंपली पूछना होगा तो क्वेश्चन पूछेगा UPSC. Okay, second this question, this second topic, the United Nations Economic social council, we have done this, but what is more important in this is that the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, has actually joined this, the network for greening the financial system, as a member. Now what basically it is related to the financing the or the climate change. What the central bank have a role in the climate change. Okay, so for that network for greening the financial system, actually this NGFS launched Paris One Planet Summit in December 2017. Okay, so it is a group of central bank, okay, and financial supervisors. So what they basically do, what is the purpose of this you can say the Paris One Planet Summit, that we have to accelerate the scaling up of green financing. The green financing like डैम के लिए फाइनेंसिंग, एग्रीकल्चर कंजर्वेशन के लिए फाइनेंसिंग करना, तो कैसे करते हैं, एंड डेवलप द रिकमेंडेशंस फ्रॉम द वर्ल्ड वाइड. ओके, नाउ वेयर इट इज़ लोकेटेड इन at the Bank of France as a headquarter in Paris. Okay, who are members? So as of April 2021, it has 19 members and 13 observers. India is also a member into it. Okay, now why RBI is very significant? Because RBI assume that green finance has assumed the significance in the context of climate change, and climate change is a very burning issue in the world right now. So RBI expect to benefit from the membership of SGFS by learning and contributing to the global effort of the green financing. So kindly read about it. It might be have a question on this. Second is Global Electric Vehicle Outlook. So this is basically a report that is released by International Energy Agency has released this report. Now what they have done, they have certain findings related to India. Now the Global Electric Vehicle Outlook, it is an annual report published by EIA. The report look into the electric vehicle trend, how the trend is moving. Okay, so important finding with respect to India in the 2021 report is actually, they say that 30% of the vehicle sale in India by 2030 will be electrical, and that will be highly dependent upon the electrification of two-wheeler and three-wheeler. And they also says that if the government is actually pushing for it, or government will proactively work on this, so there might be a sale of more than 50% by 2030. Okay, for that reason the government has actually come up with a scheme that is known as FAME 2 scheme. Now FAME 2 scheme. Now this FAME 2 scheme is basically had been delayed because of corona also, and because of the domestic pressure from the automobile industry, which is basically focusing on the which is basically run on the fossil fuel. And they are saying that we should be more focusing on the BS6 innovation जो है हमें उस पर ज़्यादा फोकस करना चाहिए instead of electric vehicle. Now they have their own interest in that, but overall in the larger context we can understand that this electric vehicle is actually a very important substitution in this category. Okay, but the problem with the India is that we do not have a required infra. We have to build all the infra. Okay, for that it might function in the urban area, but it is not feasible in the rural area because the electricity connectivity is very less, okay, in the rural India. So still we have a problem with this, but it is a very good alternative that can be used. It is a very good impact on the environment as compared to the BS standard that we are actually using into it. Okay, there is an international finding also, but that is not very important for our exam purpose. Okay, let's say it is increasing day by day. 41% has been shown an increase in the register from 2019, and there is a rise in electric car demand is also increasing, and in that I'll say the SpaceX and the Elon Musk is actually contributing or investing hugely in this particular sector. Okay, so that is very important in this area. So you kindly read about this. There is not much to explain on this. Okay, International Energy Agency. Okay, now let's talk about it. International Agency, it is established in 1974. It is an autonomous international intergovernmental organization that functions under OECD framework. Okay, OECD के framework में, that is OECD is a group of you can say the high you can say it is a group of many, consists of many European, North American countries, and you can say it is a group of developed countries. Okay, their objective is basically to ensure the reliable, affordable and clean energy for its member country and beyond. Okay, it has 30 members, 8 associate country, and India is also becoming an associate member. India has become the associate member in 2017. Okay, secretariat कहाँ है इसका? Paris, that is France. Now next topic, project Parasol. So it is actually we have the CSIR along with Central Leather Research Institute. They both together has inaugurated the integrated solar dryer and pyrolysis project. Now this is actually related to the waste, if I'm not, it is related to the waste management, solid waste management, that is related to the urban solid waste management. Okay, so project pyrolysis is actually it is a collaboration between India and Germany. Okay, so from Indian side it is a departmental Indian side, Department of Science and Technology is engaging itself, and the from another side German company, German public sector is actually engaging into it, and it is actually a flagship program, that is 2+2 project is there. So it is, the project pyrolysis is a part of a Indo-German Science and Technology Center flagship program 2+2 project. Okay, so kindly remember this. So what they do, in basically they transform this urban organic waste, and not all the waste, urban organic waste into the biochar, that is you can say bio gas that can be used. Okay, or you can say the charcoal is produced by barrels. Now how they are produced? First they are produced at a very high temperature. Okay, that is important to remember. So basically if you see, pyrolysis is actually it is chemically decomposing the organic materials at a very high temperature. The temperature is approximately 430 degrees Celsius, and very importantly you should remember there is an absence of oxygen. Without the use of oxygen they are doing this. Okay, and it is also important to remember this is actually irreversible process. So combustion होता है ऑर्गेनिक मटेरियल को जो है एक चारकोल में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए और गैस में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए किया जाता है. ठीक है, एट द वेरी हाई टेम्परेचर, एलिवेटेड टेम्परेचर, द एब्सेंस ऑफ oxygen. So this is very important for the solid waste management in the country. Okay, kindly remember this. This project pyrolysis is awarded to CSIR in India, CSIR and CLRI, Central Leather Research Institute, by the Indo-German Science and Technology. That is a collaboration, okay, between the two countries. So kindly remember about this. Next is second topic that we have. It is an Operation Samudra Setu second. So why we have already done this operation while we were in the first phase of the lockdown previous year in 2020. In the second phase, Indian Navy has conducted in the first phase Indian Navy has conducted for the eviction from the other those who are stranded in the other countries due to the lockdown. In the second phase, what we are doing, we are actually in the Indian Navy is actually launching this operation to bring the oxygen, bring oxygen filled cryogenic container in India from abroad. Okay, so this is basically Operation Samudra Setu is actually done on this purpose. Okay, so kindly remember this. So they are actually bringing, because there is a high demand of the oxygen and the people were dying majorly because for the demand of the oxygen, and you have seen in the newspaper for this. Okay, so this is very important in this case. Now when we have launched this Operation Setu in May 2020 as a part of Vande Bharat mission to bring back around 2000 Indian into a ship during the first phase of the evacuation. Okay, so we have used INS Jalasawa and Anis Magar, ठीक है, operated in this effort. So kindly remember this. Now large area certificate scheme. So basically this is a certificate scheme that is provided to a particular area, that is particular area, land area. We are providing this in an organic farming. So ये basically organic farming के लिए देते हैं हम लोग, ठीक है. सो रिसेंटली मिनिस्ट्री कौन देता है, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर देता है, कन्फर्म द लैंड एरिया इन अंडमान एंड निकोबार विद द ऑर्गेनिक सर्टिफिकेशन. तो ऑर्गेनिक सर्टिफिकेशन प्रोवाइड किया जाता है इन दिस कैटेगरी. दिस इज द फर्स्ट लार्ज contiguous territory that has been conferred with the organic certification under the, and this is functioning under the large area certification scheme. Now if we talk about the large area certification scheme, this scheme is PGS India, Participatory Guarantee System Certificate Program है, ठीक है. ये basically PGS दिया जाता है, is a process to certify the organic product. Okay, it ensures that product takes place in accordance with the laid down the quality standard, and it is also recognized by European Union, ठीक है, और अदर कंट्रीज ने भी रिकग्नाइज़ किया, यूके और जर्मनी ने भी, यूके एंड स्विट्ज़रलैंड ने भी रिकग्नाइज़ किया है. तो वहाँ पे अगर इसे इंपोर्ट करना और इस टैग के साथ में अगर आप एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं तो आपको बेसिकली वो नहीं करना है, ठीक है, स्टैंडर्ड प्रोसीजर नहीं पे जाना. यू आर डायरेक्टली कंसिडर एज एन ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग. अलॉन्ग विद दैट इंडिया में भी सेल करना है, अगर यहाँ से प्रोडक्ट जो वट एवर इज़ प्रोड्यूस इन दिस एरिया इंडिया में भी सेल करना. द फसी हैज़ FASSI हैज़ ऑल्सो अलाउड दिस. They have also allowed this to sell their products in India. Okay, basically if we talk about the large area certification scheme, this is done by the Department of Agriculture. This Agriculture and Farming Welfare, that is actually functioning within the Ministry of Agriculture under flagship scheme. Basically this particular scheme is running under the Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana. This nomenclature is actually going to kill someday. Okay, so पर पढ़ो क्या करोगे, ऑप्शन नहीं है आपके पास में. Has launched this particular certification scheme. Now this scheme was launched in 2015. This is basically launched to support and promote the organic farming, ठीक है. And we have seen the result as an improvement in the soil health. People are more moving towards the organic farming because the organic food are actually in demand in the world. Okay, and the people are moving with a better lifestyle, better healthy lifestyle, moving away from the fertilizer based crop production. Okay, so why we have done this land area certification? To provide the quick and to provide unique and quick organic certification to harness the potential of the land of the organic product. So थोड़ा सा उसको easy बनाने के लिए हमने इसे basically किया है. What happen in this? We either cluster, we take each village in an area, consider that as a cluster, one cluster बना देते हैं और उसका documentation, sampling, maintaining the village wise. So what we do? All the farmer, their farmland, livestock need to be adhere to the standard requirement. सारी चीज़ें उस particular provision में आनी चाहिए. एक बार आपको सर्टिफिकेशन वेरिफिकेशन हो जाएगा, आपको सर्टिफिकेट प्रोवाइड कर दिया जाएगा. वंस दे हैव इशूड दैट, यू डू नॉट नीड टू अंडरगो द कन्वर्जेंस पीरियड. मतलब कोई पीरियड 2 या 4 साल के अंदर आपको 4 साल के अंदर आपको जो है वो टर्न कर लेना, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. एक बार आपको मिल गया देन यू आर डायरेक्टली डू द कमर्शियलाइजेशन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. आप उसके बाद में यू आर एलिजिबल फॉर द कमर्शियलाइजेशन एंड दिस सर्टिफिकेशन रिन्यू होता है, ठीक है, एनुअल बेसिस पे. थ्रू एनुअल वेरिफिकेशन भी होता है इसका और एनुअली उसे रिन्यू किया जाता है सो दैट यू डू नॉट. तो इट इज़ बेसिकली डन टू स्पीड अप द प्रोसेस. हमने प्रोसेस को ज़्यादा स्पीड अप करने के लिए किया है. तो ट्रांजिशन पीरियड में कोई भी नहीं जाता है, लाइक मिनिमम 2-3 ट्रांजिशन पीरियड, 2-3 ईयर का ट्रांजिशन पीरियड तो क्वालिफाई एज एन ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट, उसकी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है, ठीक है. एंड द नेक्स्ट इज इफ दैट इज़ नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, LAR एक्चुअली बहुत ही सिंपल रखा है हमने इसको. इट इज़ अ वेरी सिंपल मैकेनिज्म. सर्टिफाइड ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट ऑलमोस्ट इमीडिएटली कर देते हैं, ठीक है. नाउ यू ऑल नो अबाउट द ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग, प्लीज रीड अबाउट इट. India actually, as per the international survey report, India ranked 5th in the term of the area that is using for the organic farming. Okay, India is also top. India is at the top in the term of the total number of organic produce. The base year is 2019. Okay, then we have Putola Nash. Okay, so it is an Assam based puppet, string puppet है, ठीक है. And why this is in news? Because यूनिसेफ ने और आसाम एक ट्रस्ट है नामिका रे मेमोरियल ट्रस्ट इन आसाम. दे हैव एक्चुअली परफॉर्म अ शॉर्ट वीडियो. दे हैव कम अप विद अ शॉर्ट वीडियो, or you can say the stories that create mass awareness about the COVID appropriate behavior. So it is like a puppet, and puppet is very very ancient tradition का part है puppet culture में, ठीक है. हम बहुत ही सदियों से हम इसे जो है एज अ मेथड ऑफ एन्जॉयमेंट हमें इसे यूज़ कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, एंटरटेनमेंट पर्पज़ के लिए. Putola Nash is actually like I said, it is a string puppet in Assam. So you can see it is performed by 3 areas with distinct characters. So there is a first area that is a lower Assam. लोअर आसाम में थोड़ा सा अलग से 3 अलग अलग डिवीजन में 3 अलग अलग लेवल पे अलग अलग तरीके से परफॉर्म होता है, ठीक है. सो उनका भी थोड़ा सा थोड़ा वेरिएशन आता है, लेकिन बहुत ज़्यादा वेरिएशन नहीं आता है, ठीक है. सेकंड एरिया इस मजूली आइलैंड जो कि अपर आसाम में है. वहाँ पे वुडन पपेट का यूज़ करते हैं, यहाँ पे सिंपल पपेट का यूज़ करते हैं. दैट इज़ अ लोअर आसाम के पार्ट में, ठीक है. और स्टाइल ऑफ अनाकिया नाथ का स्टाइल यूज़ करते हैं. दैट इज़ बीन डेवलप्ड बाय Shankaradev. Okay, so you might be very much aware about the Shankaradev. When you read the medieval history, then you will come to know about the Shankaradev. Okay, third area is North Assam. यहाँ पे puppetries use the Bengalis, Assamese and Kirbi songs for their performance, in their performance. Okay, this is basically, they are largely borrowed from the mobile theatre of Assam. Okay. So in general, we have seen that they use the theme from the Ramayana and Mahabharata while performing the puppetry, string puppet. Okay, dialogues भी होते हैं, chant भी होते हैं इसके अंदर. Okay, so India has a very rich tradition about this tradition related to the string puppet, and this string puppet is actually called as a marionettes. Okay, it have so limb और उसके limb को join करते हैं string से, and there is, because of that limb there is a strong flexibility in the puppet. Okay, so if we see the type of string puppet that we have, it is Katputli. It is called Katputli in Rajasthan, Kundahi in Odisha, Kumbayatta कर्नाटक में, Bommalattam तमिलनाडु में बोलते हैं, ठीक है. So kindly remember this. So it is very important for a prelims exam. Next topic is OPEC country, that is oil producing countries जो है उनको OPEC कहा जाता है, and Indian import oil. So what happened, there was a clash in some time, that is OPEC is actually not reducing its price. India is not actually ready to use its price. So there was a clash between, or you can say verbal clash between the OPEC and India, okay, in this context. So but we have seen, if we see the oil import that India has, so in the quite few years, there is a decrease that the India is purchasing oil from the OPEC countries, and this decrease is reduced from 72% from 80% that we are having. Okay, the share that the OPEC were having. Okay, and this actually reduced to the level more than lowest to the 20 years. That is what we have in 2002, it resulted into the same. Now if we have reduced, it does mean that we have reduced the consumption. The answer is no, but this reduce has been substituted by US and Canada oil, and their share has been increased. Okay, their share has been increased from 4.5% to 0.6% yearly to 7% and 1.3%. Okay, that has been used. Now apart from that, US has also emerged as the 5th biggest oil supplier to India in the financial year 2021, and that is up by 2 places. Earlier it was on the 7th place. ठीक है, 7th rank पे था. Now what is OPEC? OPEC is actually a permanent intergovernmental organization that is created by Baghdad Conference, okay, in 1960. The founding member of this is Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia and Venezuela. That is, these 5 countries were the founding member of it. Now what they do, they manage the supply, they set the price of the oil in the world market, and they manage the price fluctuation also that might affect the economy of both producing and the purchasing country. Now they have a large number of members into it, okay, like Libya, Nigeria, ठीक है, UAE भी उसका पार्ट है, गेबन है, कॉन्गो है, अल्जीरिया है, अंगोला है, ठीक है, इसका सेक्रेटेरिएट वियना ऑस्ट्रिया में है, ठीक है. Another is Sutra models. Basically, Sutra model is actually most criticized model by the scientist. Okay, Sutra model actually related to the COVID. हम कोविड का फ्यूचर प्रिडिक्ट करते हैं कि कोविड कितना बढ़ेगा आने वाले टाइम में, ठीक है, बट इट गॉट फेल्ड. It is a mathematical model, but it got failed. Sutra stand for susceptible, undetected, tested, and removed approach. So this is basically used as a model for charting out the trajectory of the COVID-19 variant. So this is actually a very not very efficient method to evaluate the Sutra model. Sutra model, in that what we have done, we try to say what are the contact rates. लाइक एक पर्सन इन्फेक्टेड है तो वो कितने लोगों को इन्फेक्ट करेगा, उस हिसाब से एक मॉडल बनाया जाता है, ठीक है. तो उस हिसाब से तो सेकेंड वेव आना नहीं चाहिए था कंट्री में, क्योंकि दिसंबर में 50,000 केसेस आ रहे थे कंट्री के अंदर, तो उससे भी ज़्यादा कम हो गया, ठीक है. बट सेकेंड वेव आया इन द मंथ ऑफ अप्रैल और इट वॉज मोर ब्रूटल एज कम्पेयर टू द फर्स्ट वेव. लॉस ऑफ लाइफ हैज़ बीन गॉन इन द सेकेंड केस, and mismanagement by the government in that case, either in the official purpose and the non-official purpose, and people have lost many things, life, they have lost money, they have huge, you can say, huge pressure on the economic front also. People lose the job, so there is huge impact on us, okay. So this model is not very effective in that case, okay. So you have an opinion, read it about it, not very important in our exam point of view, but you should be having an information. They might not ask a depth question, but they might ask what is the Sutra model is related to. So you should be aware that which is related to the COVID forecasting, okay. Now G7. So basically G7 foreign ministerial meeting happened in G7 in I guess in London, okay, and this G7 take place in the Carbis Bay in Cornwall, UK में, sorry not in London, in UK में, but Carbis Bay में in Cornwall में. So it is the first in person GS leadership summit in almost 2 years. तो अर्लियर लास्ट ईयर नहीं हुआ था बिकॉज ऑफ द लॉकडाउन, बट दिस ईयर इट हैपन 2019 में हुआ था, ठीक है. सो द एम ऑफ दिस ईयर इज़ बेसिकली टू हेल्प द वर्ल्ड फाइट एंड बिल्ड बैक बेटर फ्रॉम द कोरोना वायरस एंड क्रिएट अ ग्रीनर एंड मोर प्रॉस्पेरस फ्यूचर, ओके. द गेस्ट कंट्रीज इन दिस इज इंडिया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया एंड साउथ कोरिया has been invited to participate in the proceeding of the summit as a guest countries. Now if we talk about the G7 countries, these 17 countries is an intergovernmental organization formed in 1975. The bloc actually meet annually to discuss about the common interest of global economic governance, international security and energy policy. Now G7 countries is actually all the developed countries, ठीक है, US, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Canada, Japan. Earlier it was G8 including Russia, but because Russia has annexed Crimea, so they have removed Russia from the group and it became G7 from that time in 2014, okay. G7 is actually a non-official entity है, formal entity नहीं है, ठीक है, नॉट एन ऑफिशियल फॉर्मल एंटिटी. देयरफॉर उसका जो भी लेजिस्लेशन या कोई भी रिकमेंडेशन, पॉलिसी या प्लान है उस पर कंप्लायंस नहीं होता है, ठीक है, इट्स अ गुड ग्रुप, यू कैन से इट इज़ एन हेल्दी ग्रुप, बट कंप्लायंस नहीं है इनका. UK Prime Minister has proposed instead of having a G7 we should be having a D10, okay, world 10 leading democracies rather than talking about the group of seven countries. And these three new countries will be Australia, Korea and India. Okay, that will be included, then it might turn into D10, but that is a proposal. Nothing has been you can say taken a decision on this. Now 5G technology, now this is Chinese company Huawei and not been allowed it to participate for the trial version of 5G technology. Now what is the objective of 5G trial? To understand the characteristic propagated especially in the Indian country, how in the Indian country that is going to function. Model tune, evaluate the chosen equipment and the vendors, test indigenous technology, that is very important. An application such as telemedicine, teleeducation, augmented virtual reality, drone based agriculture monitoring among other things should be tested. Okay, test the 5G phone and device, that has been what they are actually doing. Now key feature of the 5G technology trial is actually telecom service provider has permitted to take a trial. Now what are the companies? Bharti Airtel, Reliance Jio, Infocom Limited, Vodafone and Idea, and MTNL has been avoided. And Huawei has been not allowed to do that 5G trial in India. That is the reason that China is actually having a issue with India. But India has its own concern because there was a border issue. So India does not want to allow this. They have to trial conduct should be done in the rural area, semi-urban area and the urban area, so that the benefit of trial technology can be proliferated across the country. Okay, that is very important. This trial version will be there for 6 months and including 2-month period of procurement and setting up the equipment. Now this telecom surveyors were engaged to conduct the trial using the 5GI technology. What is this 5GI? This is an addition already known as 5G technology. So 5G technology के advantages क्या हैं? Basically it is an latest upgradation है, ठीक है, long term evolution mobile broadband में, and they mainly work in three bands, that is low, high and low, medium and high frequency band में, all of which have their own uses and limitations also. Advantage क्या है? Near instantaneous connectivity है, 20 टाइम फास्टर है 4G से, reduce latency, that is latency का मतलब है फास्टर रिस्पॉन्स टाइम है इसका, एनर्जी सेविंग भी है और कॉस्ट रिडक्शन भी होगा इसके अंदर. सो दिस आर द बेनिफिट दैट इज बीइंग डन इन दिस. और हायर सिस्टम कैपेसिटी है इसकी, मैसिव डिवाइस कनेक्टिविटी भी है इसकी, ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट इज़ 5GI टेक्नोलॉजी? इट इज़ अ स्टैंड फॉर 5G रेडियो interface technology. It has been developed by you can say IIT Madras, Center of Excellence in Wireless Technology and IIT Hyderabad ने मिल करके इसे बनाया है. टेक्नोलॉजी प्राइमरली मीट द एनहांस द रूरल कवरेज. सो बेसिकली रूरल कवरेज के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये, रूरल कवरेज को ध्यान में रख के बनाया गया है. एंड बेसिकली दे आर मच इट फैसिलिटेट मच लार्जर रीच ऑफ 5G टावर. मतलब 5G टावर का जो रेंज है उसको बढ़ा दिया गया है इसके अंदर, मतलब दे हैव डन दैट नेटवर्क रेडियो कनेक्टिविटी से. सो दिस विल हेल्प इन ब्रेक थ्रू द इट इज़ अ मेजर ब्रेक थ्रू ब्रिजिंग द रूरल एंड अर्बन डिजिटल डिवाइड इन द 5G डिप्लॉयमेंट. so that 5G technology should not be majorly used only by the urban people, but it should also be provided the same benefit to the rural people also. Okay. 5GI actually this standard has been approved by International Telecommunication Union. Now Olive Ridley turtle, basically this Olive Ridley turtle is always in news, and this year annual mass nesting actually not going to happen near the Rushikela river. That is a mouth in Odisha. Will be missing this year. Now this is not the first time they actually miss this mass nesting, but this already happened in year 2002, 2007, 16 and 19 also. And if you see, Rushikula river mouth is considered as the second biggest nesting site for olive ridley turtles, okay, in India. But the first is Gahir Mata Marine Sanctuary, that is in Odisha, is considered as the world's largest nesting beach olive ridley turtle, okay, that is very important to remember. The mass nesting at this site is already happened in the March 2021, okay. So if we talk about the olive ridley turtle, they are almost abundant in all the sea turtle. Smallest है, सबसे ज़्यादा abundantly found है around the world, and basically they found in the warm water, Pacific, Atlantic और Indian के warm water में they basically found. इनका if you see, they are what are the characteristic of it? They are small in size first. The female has slightly more rounded shell. जो उनका shell है ऊपर का, उनका ज़्यादा राउंड, फीमेल का ज़्यादा rounded है as compared to male. And they are carnivores, so they are feeding on jellyfish, shrimp, snail, crabs, and the variety of fish and their eggs. They actually eat that. So if you talk about where do you have a best known for the unique mass nesting is in Aribada, ठीक है, Aribada. Under this, the thousands of female comes together on the same beach to lay an egg. So this is actually there. Odisha जो इंडिया में है, it is considered as the largest mass nesting site for the olive ridley, and this is followed by the coast of Mexico and Costa Rica. Now if you see the conservation status, it is in the IUCN list, vulnerable में है, site में appendix 1 में है, India Wildlife Protection Act 1972 में schedule 1 के अंदर है, that is they are protected, okay. So kindly read about it. Indian Coast Guard actually operating the operational Olivia every year, okay, for the protection program. Now global report on food crisis 2021. Now who has released this report? So basically Global Network Against Food Crisis has released this report, and they have found that 155 million people experiencing the acute food insecurity in the country. Now this has been increased by 20 million people, that earlier in 2019 it was 135. तो it reached 95 million था, जो कि बढ़ करके 155 million हो गया. And they have said that in the report 2/3 of the people in the acute food crisis were from the 10 countries, and all these majorly 10 countries coming under the, you can say, majorly dominated in the either West Asia or in the you can say the African continent. Now they majorly focus on the country which are actually receiving this you can say as food assistance, जिनको फूड असिस्टेंस मिलता है उन पे फोकस किया गया है, ठीक है, कंट्रीज विद द फूड असिस्टेंस, ओके, उन पे ज़्यादा फोकस किया गया है. मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द पीपल फेसिंग द फूड डिपेंडिंग, अब कौन वो लोग हैं जो फूड सिक्योरिटी पे डिपेंडेंट है या वो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पैक्टेड है? वो लोग जो एग्रीकल्चर पे डिपेंडेंट है अपने फूड के लिए, उन पे ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट हुआ है. और इस साल बढ़ने का रीज़न है जो प्रोलॉन्ग कॉन्फ्लिक्ट बढ़ रहा है साउथ वेस्ट एशिया में, इकोनॉमिक फॉल आउट है ड्यू टू पैंडेमिक, ओके, एंड वेदर एक्सट्रीम होने की वजह से देयर इज एन इंक्रीज इन द प्री एग्जिस्टिंग फ्रेजालिटीज दैट वी ऑलरेडी हैड, ओके. Global report on food crisis 2021. So basically they are focusing on 55 countries that account 97% of humanitarian assistance जिसे मिलता है, उनके ऊपर ज़्यादा फोकस किया गया है. एंड फूड सिक्योरिटी, दे डिपिक्ट द फूड सिक्योरिटी कितनी है, इनसिक्योरिटी कितनी है, और माल न्यूट्रिशन सिचुएशन कंट्री में कैसा है, क्रोनिकली वनरेबल टू द फूड है या नहीं है, फ्रेजाइल एग्री फूड सिस्टम है या नहीं है, ठीक है. सो दे आर एक्चुअली डूइंग दैट. नाउ व्हाट इज़ दिस Global Network Against Food Crisis? It is founded during the first humanitarian summit in 2016, and it is jointly founded by European Commission, International Cooperation and Development, FAO, and WFP, World Food Program, ठीक है. So kindly remember about this. They might ask you the question on this. Okay, what is black fungus infection? Basically, black fungus infection, doctor saying that why this in news, there is a high witnessing in the rise of the COVID-19 that is induced by black fungus. Now why does black fungus happen? This is an infection that is caused by, you can say, by mucormycosis. Mucormycosis, जो कि earlier it was called zygomycosis. Okay, it is a बहुत ही serious fungus है, and but rare fungal infection है that is caused by group of mold, and this mold is naturally present in the environment. Okay, इसी mold को कहते हैं mycorrhizaitis. Okay, it's mainly affecting the people who has a health problem, already having the health problem, taking a medicine. Okay, that they lower the body stability to fight the germs and the sickness. Okay, so these are basically for them. Infection can occur in almost any part of the body. However, this infection is not contagious नहीं है. This means it cannot be transmitted from the people to people. That is very important. और people to animal भी नहीं हो सकता है transmit. ठीक है, between people animal, animal से people पे नहीं, people से animal पे नहीं, people से people के बीच में भी नहीं हो सकता है. ओके, ट्रीटमेंट भी पॉसिबल है. प्रिस्क्रिप्शन में एंटी फंगल मेडिसिन है, and it is if not detected early, the infection can lead to the fatal, and there is a great rise in the death because of the fungal infection in the country, and leading to a loss of the vision or jaw in others like UP or Delhi में ये major problem है currently the country is actually facing. Okay, now next topic that we have is Facebook Oversight Board. So it is a board that has been created within the Facebook to take a decision whether somebody's account should be banned or not. So US president का account जो है Donald Trump का, they have blocked it. Okay, they have taken the decision to block that particular account. Okay, the Facebook Oversight Board actually established किया 2021 में by the Facebook. Independent body है that helps Facebook to figure out what content can be allowed on the platform and what ought to be removed. So they provide a advice kind of a thing. Okay, इसका composition अगर देखें तो 20 panels का composition है. Composition में about 20 panels, former leaders हैं, human rights activists हैं, journalists, that is picked by the Facebook. Now they claim that they are an autonomous, but they are actually not an autonomous body because the funding is being provided by the Facebook, and the top executive played a big role in its formation. Okay, and but the panel is actually stressing to make it an independent body. Okay, so kindly read about it. World Food Price Index. So who give this index? Food and Agriculture Organization released this index, and according to this index, the world food price is actually increased 11th month consecutively. So there is a lack of supply, there is a high demand to store by the people during the pandemic, and you can see the price had hit the highest level since May 2014. 2014 से बहुत ज़्यादा प्राइस हाई लेवल पे पहुँच गया है. ठीक है, now this index has been introduced in 1996 to help monitoring and development in the global agriculture commodity market. ठीक है, the index is measured on monthly basis में measure किया जाता है इसे in international prices and basket for the food communities. इसका base year क्या है? 2014 and 16 इसका base year है to understand the pricing. Pricing बिना base year के understand नहीं किया जा सकता है. That is important to be known. Okay, so thank you very much. We will meet with the next weekly discussion. Thank you very much.